plastic man loves to spend on plastic goods never end. He's got a plastic car, a plastic life, a plastic lover and a
Certain people in England seem to think I is an expert on palm trees.
I'm the current Derbyshire Poet Laureate, so I'm attending several of the events and performing at several of them. So I've been sort of helping along the way to think about things that we might do, and then I'm going to there's a nonsense evening next Wednesday in Ashbourne, which I will be hosting, and we'll be giving prizes to the nonsense competition winners.
We've had an excellent day here in Chesterfield. We started off with some workshops with Matt and River Walton, Matt Black, the Poet Laureate, very well attended, and they turned out some really good stuff in a very, very short time.
Pussy said to the owl, "You elegant fowl, how charmingly sweet you sing."
I've really enjoyed today. On the way here my car broke down, but I think I'd have walked here to get here because it's been truly inspirational, enjoyable, and I think everybody's just enjoyed the happiness really that's been engendered.
I think the thing about today is it's not just been one event, but it's been a kind of a day of several threads. So we had the workshop in the morning, the open mic in the afternoon, and then the performances in the evening. And I think what's been nice is kind of having all of those events in a single day.
I thought this evening was stunning. It was a wonderful mixture of new writing by people who write for performance, people who write for the page, and I just thought it was really exciting to have that going on in Chesterfield.
It's been absolutely brilliant. I can't thank Derbyshire County Council and the Arts Council, whoever's paid for it today. It's been phenomenal.
I'm the Arts Officer, the Arts Development Officer for Chesterfield Borough Council, so obviously I've always known about the Derbyshire Literature Festival. I have quite a peripheral role, but one of my projects, the Young People's Writing Project, the young people from Springwell Community College, that was a project that I started, and it's been very dear to my heart because when I first started this job, I was shown round Chesterfield Museum by the curator, and she took me into the storeroom, this special, secret, magical place. And ever since that right at the beginning of this job, I thought, wow, this is the most magical place. I so would love to bring some young people in here to do some kind of creative project.
A doll's house is a building full of knowledge, like a lab of mad scientists. When you're asleep, they come alive like thousands of bees in a beehive. They take a dive, off the shelf they drop with a plop. They hit the ground and they fix the child's frown and stop the dream of the evil clown in a scary ghost town.
Well, I've been working with students of Springwell College, and Pippa Hennessy and I have been with the students, and we've been exploring the secret life of objects. And we've had access to a treasure trove that's normally closed to the public, which is the storeroom of Chesterfield Museum.
Well, they just had a sense of joy and liberation in the poems that they were reading and performing. And I think working with animation as well seems to have released something. So I just think it shows that voice and giving voice to your own thoughts and feelings about the world is hugely important, and the way that they came across with such confidence and a real sense of empowerment through what they've been doing.
I thought they were, yes, absolutely wonderful. I was astounded at the quality of the work, and I think, particularly the poems where they were describing their friends, I think they were very moving, yes.
She's a beautiful princess, never makes my life a mess. She always makes each day feel new with everything we do. She wears a bright pink She wears bright pink pretty shoes and a gorgeous headband, and she stands on the golden sand.
Oh, John, I've seen John on YouTube and read his work, but I've never seen him perform, and it was excellent to see somebody of that quality performing, and we can all learn a lot from that.
Footnotes where history shows its true colours, and passing reference is flesh. For I am John Edmund Stone, whose name is little known.
Then hearing John Agard perform live, I mean, it was like listening to some kind of witch doctor of poetry, and I found it really inspirational, and it's been magical.
But I enjoyed tonight immensely. When organizations put thought into an occasion, it always shows. And the Springwell students, it was a very interesting idea having them respond to artifacts within the storehouse, the upper room, I think, of the Chesterfield Museum.
Ashley's line about how to write a poem, and he mentions that, you know, when your mistake occurs, then it can reveal something. Lewis Carroll once wrote a poem in which an old man gave advice to a youngster on how to write poems, and he said, what you've got to do is look at the world with a mental squint. And I think some of the exercises that we've been doing, this project, required us to pull a squint of the mind, you know.
And then when he said in his comment at the back of the book, the mistakes we made gave us inspiration. Because very often young people can be locked in thinking, well, am I allowed to get it wrong? Or must I get it right first time? And that's why I made the connection that any fool could write. It takes a genius to erase, the old proverb.